Lockdown diary. Day. Who cares? Who cares? I do know that it is day 3 without my pain au chocolat. I'm pastryless. They said it would be the Brexit that brought us to this, but it seems the virus has beaten the bigots to it. I make this diary here. This is as far as I was able to fling myself from the comfort of my warm sheets this morning. My energy levels so low. My motivation's like vapor from a cooling kettle. Yesterday I had hope. I even went outside, only to be confronted with the faces of all the fools walking the street like it was Mardi Gras or a large school fete. Oh, I hated them. These moist faces, they were the reason that I was without my French pastry. Oh. I ran indoors. I shut and bolted it for fear of looting. They've ransacked the shelves of the shops. It's only a matter of time before home invasions. Kidnaps for caster sugar. Murder for milk. How far will I go for a chocolate croissant? I cannot tell. But I can feel the edges of my social inhibitions fraying. 2 days ago, I looked at a child with hate. Little germ hoses spraying society while their neglectful, inconsiderate parents direct the nozzle. These words are pain. My throat is weak. Not from speaking, from languishing. I had a moment of true anguish yesterday. A mental trough from which I could not emerge. And so, to my shame, I tried toast. I have little use for bread, except for accompaniment to a warm bowl of soup. Bread is the toilet roll of the baked goods universe, good for mopping up spillage a la scarpetta, or, given the right brand, an emergency wipe of the buttocks after a harsh bout of diarrhea. But use it I did. For its intended purpose, this little slice, I removed it from the packaging, popped it in the toaster. I went to the fridge to fetch the butter. I took a knife and plucked a wedge of butter from the tub. Pop! I spread the wedge to the very edge of the loaf, taking great care so as not to taste the loaf. And then I brought out the jam. Berry, a high-quality brand with bits. I wiped the knife clean, plunged it into the jelly, spread it all over the buttered toast, and then I tasted. For a moment my senses were deceived. It seemed attractive, almost. But then I bit. Oh! Unlike a beautiful, crisp crunch of a pain au chocolat, with its playful pastry crumbling across my chin as it tumbles to the ground. This bread was like biting into old blue tack and pulling it off a wall with my teeth. Oh, I chewed and chewed. The jam lasted mere minutes. slipping into the back of my throat like an estranged relative in a disaster movie, unable to cling on to a burning building despite the fact that you recently rebonded. Heartbreaking. And in the eternity it took for me to masticate this bread into something swallowable, I pondered many things. Would I be able to walk the river path, my favorite one? Would the people who use that path be dead? Would this outbreak renew the love we had for one another before 2016 and therefore solidify trade with France? For what is a world without rosé or luxury French pastry? It is not a world. It is an abyss into which we eternally plummet with jam on toast. I held court on Zoom earlier. I thought the digital wall between me and my friends would somehow make me like them more, but if anything, it made me wish them dead. Should I be concerned with the banality of their lives? Their children? Their fear of the angel of death knocking at their door? No, of course not. I have troubles of my own without worrying myself about these things, friends or no. It's enough knowing that I'm standing here surviving. That's the worst of it. Well, the second worst. The only thing I really fear is boredom and a poor diet. No, death does not scare me. Nor pestilence. It is the fifth horseman, lethargy, that I fear. I can feel my muscles, physical, mental, loosening. Ugh. Will I still be the same man after this? Able to complete the Guardian crossword in 15 minutes on the tube? Able to argue a point to the death even though I agreed with my opponent? Such contrarianism is fuel for the synapses. Always challenge. Pick a fight, no matter the cause or the subject. They are always wrong. Could I make my own pain au chocolat? According to my monthly magazine from France, Pan's People, there are pastry kits. If the lazy proles haven't rinsed the shelves with those, where one might get such a kit, or 10, Waitrose perhaps. But the middle classes have succumbed to the hysteria as well. They're swooping across Waitrose and M&S, grabbing 15 packs of lard. Yes, we need them. Of course, 25 cases of slimline tonic is essential. Animals. Education out the window. As soon as their quinoa is threatened, they'd slice your face with a razor blade, just to get their hands on a couple of jars of antipasti. As if a pain au chocolat has anything to do with their regular daily routine. As if. It's all Weetabix and weak tea for them. Of course. Weetabix and weak tea for everyone in the UK. Well, I'm going to find out. Ocado, give me your passport. Password in. Pastry God, grant me a delivery slot. Yes. Yes. Delivery May the 31st. What the fuck? 3 weeks? How in the name of shit-toned sandals am I going to wait 3 Patrick Swayze dancing weeks? Fucking. Yes, book. No, book. No, back. No more delivery slots. Oh. Right. If these be my last words, please view them kindly. Wish me luck. I'm going to the 24-hour Asda.